Are you tired of the same old travel destinations and looking for something truly unique and magical? If you're craving an adventure that's out of the ordinary, then you're in the right place. In this video, we'll take you on a journey to Cappadocia, a land filled with otherworldly landscapes, rich history, and enchanting fairy chimneys that you won't find anywhere else. Stick around to discover why Cappadocia should be at the top of your travel bucket list. If you're ready to explore a place that feels like it's straight out of a fairy tale, make sure to watch the full video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing travel guides and tips. So, let's get started and dive into the mystical world of Cappadocia. 1. Geological origins of the fairy chimneys. Cappadocia's fairy chimneys were formed millions of years ago, beginning with a series of volcanic eruptions. These eruptions covered the region in thick layers of ash, which eventually hardened into a soft rock called tuff. Over time, the tuff was buried under harder volcanic rock. As millions of years passed, natural forces like wind and rain began to wear away the softer tuff, while the harder rock on top remained intact. This process of erosion gradually carved the landscape into the tall, thin spires we now call fairy chimneys. The harder rock on top of the chimneys acts like a protective cap, slowing down the erosion underneath and allowing the chimneys to keep their unique shapes. These natural sculptures, created by volcanic activity and shaped by erosion, are what make Cappadocia's landscape so special and otherworldly, attracting visitors from all over the world. 2. Types of fairy chimneys. Fairy chimneys in Cappadocia come in a variety of shapes, each with its unique appearance. Some chimneys are cone-shaped, tapering to a point at the top, while others are tall and slender like pillars. One of the most recognizable types is the mushroom-shaped formation, where a larger, rounded cap of harder rock sits on top of a thinner, softer column. These different shapes add to the region's surreal and magical landscape, making it feel almost like a scene from another world. The distinct shapes of these fairy chimneys are a result of the varying hardness of the rocks that make them up. The softer rock, called tuff, erodes more easily under the effects of wind and rain, while the harder rock on top resists erosion. This difference in erosion rates is what creates the unique shapes. In some cases, the cap of hard rock is so large and heavy that it protects the softer rock underneath, leading to the formation of the iconic mushroom shape. 3. Historical and cultural significance. The fairy chimneys of Cappadocia have a rich history, being used by ancient civilizations for shelter and worship. The Hittites, who lived in the region thousands of years ago, were among the first to carve homes and storage spaces into these soft rock formations. Later, early Christians found refuge in Cappadocia's fairy chimneys. They built hidden churches and monasteries within the rocks, creating a safe place to practice their faith away from persecution. Over time, entire underground cities were developed within these formations. These cities were incredibly complex, with living quarters, kitchens, and even areas for animals. They were designed to protect the inhabitants from invaders, with narrow tunnels and hidden entrances making them difficult to find and navigate. The use of the fairy chimneys as homes and places of worship reflects the ingenuity and adaptability of the people who lived there, turning natural formations into safe havens that have lasted for centuries. 4. The mystical and mythological aspect. The fairy chimneys of Cappadocia are not only known for their unique shapes, but also for the myths and legends that surround them. Local folklore often tells stories of fairies or spirits living within these tall rock formations, giving them their magical name. Some legends suggest that these fairies would come out at night to protect the people living in the area, while others believe that the strange shapes of the chimneys were created by supernatural beings. One popular story is that these chimneys were once the homes of giants who lived in Cappadocia long ago. According to the tale, these giants carved the chimneys out of the rock, using them as homes and fortresses. Over time, the giants disappeared, but their mysterious dwellings remained. These stories add a mystical layer to the already fascinating landscape, making the fairy chimneys not just a natural wonder, but also a place filled with magic and mystery. These legends continue to attract visitors who are eager to experience the enchanting atmosphere of Cappadocia. 5. Cappadocia's underground cities. Beneath the fairy chimneys of Cappadocia lies a hidden world of vast underground cities, with Derinkuyu and Kaymakli being the most famous. These cities were carved into the soft rock beneath the surface, creating an incredible network of tunnels, rooms, and passageways that extend deep underground. They are like entire cities beneath the earth, with areas for living, cooking, storing food, and even stabling animals. The main purpose of these underground cities was to provide refuge during times of invasion or conflict. The people of Cappadocia could retreat into these hidden cities, where they were safe from enemies. The entrances were well hidden, and the narrow tunnels made it difficult for invaders to navigate. Some of these cities could hold thousands of people, with everything needed for long-term survival underground. These underground cities are a remarkable example of human ingenuity and resilience, showing how people adapted to their environment to protect themselves and their communities. Today, they are an incredible part of Cappadocia's history and a popular attraction for visitors. 6. Hot air ballooning over Cappadocia. Hot air ballooning over Cappadocia is one of the most popular activities for visitors, offering a breathtaking view of the fairy chimneys from above. As the sun rises, hundreds of colourful balloons lift into the sky, giving passengers a bird's-eye view of the unique landscape below. From up high, the fairy chimneys, valleys, and rock formations look even more magical, creating an unforgettable experience. This experience has become a symbol of Cappadocia's enchanting beauty and allure. Many people travel from around the world just to take part in a hot air balloon ride over this stunning region. The sight of balloons floating peacefully over the surreal landscape is often the image that comes to mind when people think of Cappadocia. It's a must-do activity that captures the essence of the region's natural wonders and adds a touch of magic to any visit. 7. Preservation and environmental concerns. Preserving the fairy chimneys and the unique landscape of Cappadocia is a major concern due to the impact of environmental damage and over-tourism. The delicate rock formations are vulnerable to erosion, pollution, and even wear and tear from the large number of visitors each year. To protect these natural wonders, local authorities and organisations have implemented strict rules, such as limiting where people can walk and building paths to reduce damage to the terrain. Efforts are also being made to control pollution and manage waste to keep the area clean. Sustainable tourism is essential to ensure that future generations can enjoy Cappadocia's beauty. Visitors are encouraged to respect the environment by following guidelines, such as staying on marked paths and avoiding touching or climbing the fairy chimneys. By promoting responsible travel practices, the goal is to balance the need for tourism with the preservation of this unique landscape. Protecting Cappadocia's natural heritage is crucial for maintaining its charm and ensuring that it remains a special place for years to come. 8. Cappadocia in popular culture. Cappadocia and its fairy chimneys have been featured in many films, TV shows, and works of art, bringing this unique landscape to a global audience. The surreal scenery of Cappadocia has made it a popular choice for filmmakers, especially for movies and shows that require a mystical or otherworldly setting. For example, the region has been used as a backdrop in science fiction films and fantasy series, adding to its reputation as a place of wonder. Additionally, many artists have been inspired by the unusual shapes and colours of the fairy chimneys, creating paintings and photographs that capture their beauty. This exposure in popular culture has significantly increased global awareness of Cappadocia, drawing more tourists to the region. People who see Cappadocia in movies or art often become curious and want to experience it for themselves. This boost in tourism has helped the local economy as more visitors come to explore the region's history, culture, and natural beauty. However, it also emphasises the need for sustainable tourism to protect the area from over-visitation. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the magical landscape of Cappadocia and its stunning fairy chimneys. We hope you enjoyed exploring the rich history, myths, and breathtaking views of this unique region. If you found this video interesting, Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who might also love learning about amazing places like Cappadocia. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below about your favourite part of Cappadocia, or if there's another place you'd like us to explore. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.